Thank you, Stefano. Thank you, everyone, for this blessing and this very important moment in my life. I am 60 years old. I was born and raised in Buenos Aires, Argentina. On a personal, familial level, I have been married for 29 years. I am a father of 4, 2 boys. The youngest is there, Felipe, and 2 girls. And for the past 4 years, we have been a foster family, as I have mentioned, for babies in the process of adoption. Since my youth, I have devoted my life to public service and academic investigation in Argentina and throughout Latin America in the later years. Though graduating from law school at the University of Buenos Aires, my professional path started as a journalist covering both national and international affairs. It was then I also started getting involved in politics during the period of Argentine's return to democracy after 9 years of a bloody military dictatorship. A strong commitment for peace, common good, social justice, and transparency in public service has always oriented my political career, as well as a strong advocacy for multilateralism. I published as author and editor 22 books, and I have given over 400 keynote lectures around the world on development, on topics ranging from 4.0 economy to social inequality and global environmental challenges. Ever since, my life has taken 2 parallel paths, one of theory through investigation and academic achievements in the area of citizen and regional security in Latin America, economic integration of Latin America with other regional blocs, the opportunities and role of Latin America regarding the ecological transition, as well as the 4.0 technological and artificial intelligence revolution, focusing on social inclusion, job creation, and its impact on democracy. On the practice of my life, I have held positions of influence as a member of Argentine's president's cabinet on 3 separate occasions. In 1992, at the age of 30, I became the second youngest minister in the history of Argentina, serving as Minister of Homeland Security. In 2003, I served as Minister of Justice, Security, and Human Rights. And since 2019, I am currently serving as the National Secretary of Strategic Affairs of the Argentine Presidency, with ministerial range. This position has me as the Governor of Argentina in the Board of the Governors of the IDB, the World Bank, the Development Bank of Latin America, FONPLATA, the Central American Bank for Economic Integration, FIDA, and the African Development Bank. And since 2021, I also serve as the President of the Economic and Social Council of Argentina, an institutionalized space of dialogue, practice, research, and recommendations, along with trade unions, companies, academicians, and the civil society. My career also includes experience as president of the National Institute of Public Administration of Argentina, representative of the local legislature of the city of Buenos Aires, popular elected, and consultant to different multilateral agencies and development agencies. At academic level, after my experience as a public servant, I was awarded as the Chevening Research Fellow of the London School of Economics, with work on globalization and public reforms. I have been professor and teaching over 10 years in the School of Information Sciences of the Universal Austral, the Communication Management of Organization, and also the Business Faculty, the Business University at Austral University. But most of my academic contributions were made during my time at the Inter-American Development Bank, where I served for more than 14 years. First of all, I was focused on citizen security. I had the chance of working throughout the Latin American region, coping with the problems of violence, violence prevention, and promoting several citizen security programs in Latin America. And since 2014, I served as the director of the Institute for the Integration of Latin America and the Caribbean, the INTAL, also under the umbrella of the IDB. I had the chance of developing there an innovative agenda leading on focus on the influence of technology and democracy. I had the chance of publishing many works, the Big Jump, I was devoted many time of studying and publishing works about the relationship between China and Latin America, the future of work, the relationship between India and Latin America, and planet algorithm, artificial intelligence for the predictive and inclusive form of integration in Latin America. My current academic focus is on the conceptualization and development of a democracy of fraternity, one that, following Pope Francis' teachings, fosters the culture of encounter and social friendship, one that leaves behind the throwaway counterculture and promotes the use of technology to build our common home. Of the many opportunities that my public and academic life has offered me in these 35 years of intense activity, now I'm finishing, I would like to remember a special one day, when I had the opportunity to have a private meeting with Saint John Paul II. He is smiling there. On that occasion, he told me, I am finishing, just 1 minute. Politics is a vocation which, if lived with dignity, ends on the cross. Politics is a vocation which, if lived with dignity, ends on the cross. I was forever moved by that sentence. I thought of the cross of heroism or martyrdom, the spectacular cross of a limit situation. Over the years, I realized that St. John Paul II was referring to another type of crossing that we must cultivate and live with every day, especially in these times of polarization, hate, and single-minded colonialism. Cross as a meeting point, cross as a positive sign, cross as a space for dialogue and encounter, cross as opportunity to give life step by step and every day and silently to better serve the people. For this very reason, and remembering those words, I am very moved and excited today to have the opportunity to join this Pontifical Academy of Social Science with colleagues that I admire so much, and especially with a chancellor who guided me with his example and friendship throughout the last 30 years of my life. Thank you so much.